So the number one problem with people is so many people do not love themselves. And that would just be, it's rampant. I mean, if you would actually love yourself, you'd never, ever abuse another person. Now, toxic people, you can't help but, in order to try to get away what they think abuse is, and it's not abuse, it's just you telling the truth. And that happened to me recently. It's just like, my worst abuser is just like, I'm just saying the truth. I use this thing as my counselor. It's good to tell bad events that happen, and I'm not a part of that. And that those bad events should never have happened. I shouldn't repeat it myself all the time, but if someone's in your life if the toxic person in your life goes and says over and over again, "You're a liar. You speak all the horrifying things. You lie, and lie, and lie, and lie, and lie. Why did you hurt me so bad? Because you lie." And see, it's way the other way around. It's totally the other way around. That person is brainwashing. They're manipulating lies into their victim so that the victim goes crazy. The victim, the worst mental abuse are narcissists too. They're victims. I mean, you can't get any more. I never had any more mental abuse than these insane abusers. Oh my God. They don't stop. I mean, they literally will scream a half-inch from your face. So much rage, anger, and you don't think that like puts the victim on like autopilot and stops the victim from doing anything? Like, I could do anything with my insane husband for 3 years? Like, absolutely not. Or anything my whole life. Because I wasn't bothered like that for years and years and years growing up, but that took place when I was small, so that made me hate myself. So when you hate yourself, I couldn't do anything. I hated myself until I was 37. I ran away from him. Because, guess what? There was no help at home. So I had to run away when I was 37 years old. And a knife. Not a butter knife. A big, huge knife. I was threatened, held to their head. Like, yeah, it's an empty threat, but you don't do that. That's mean. It's evil to do that. Why would you do that to begin with? Oh, I was just walking up from the kitchen and I was chopping meat, so I just had a knife in my hand. What lame excuse is that? Oh, I I didn't put it down. Well, what the fuck is this? This, with a knife in your hand, is ready to stab you. What's that? I ran away from that. But I mean, it wasn't just because of that. It's because I was severely attacked. Majorly. That made me run away from home because my help was not at home. There was no help at home. So, you have to leave. And, so this video mainly is, nobody loves themselves that I saw in my life. Like, late Arthur Hasnot III went and said he loves himself. No, he didn't. Because, main proof, he wouldn't abuse all the women that he abused. And he was a sick child molester, too. So. Again, then, why is a known child molester rapist living where my boys lived? What? Were they child molesters? So, the father of my 2 children never loved himself because he was really a rotten person to women. He was a womanizer. And he's disgusting that he abused as many women as he did. And, unfortunately, my oldest was, his life is just that bad, but he's living with his dad for 13 months, and while he's living with his dad, that was after, sorry. Okay, I was abused that badly in my life. Naturally, I don't have it together of dates. And, man, this girl at the mission really put me down. Oh, dates. Oh, you put everything with a date. Yeah, I kind of know the year that things happen. But there were so many bad things that happened to me that my dates are all... It doesn't matter. If you go through trauma, you're not going to remember exact detail, and your brain is smart. Your body is a miraculous machine. It's not going to remember abuse. It protects you. I mean, and then when you remember it with PTSD, you don't really want to. It's like, well, shit, that really didn't help me out at all, did it? Not really. So, your body's a miraculous machine, including your brain, and trauma happens, and your mind protects itself to not remember. So for the therapist trying to take people back to their trauma, it's a bad thing. It is. It's a very bad thing. It doesn't help you out at all. It just, it's the same as, you're remembering, times that you want to die, which might as well just have a narcissist fucking verbally abusing you to death. Well, what's the difference? Remembering trauma and a narcissist, an insane abuser, like, constantly abusing you a half-inch away from your face. You liar! You liar! What are you gonna do with your life? I don't know. So insane abusers they're nuts, man. And you know what? They're not going to do that in public except mine's same husband. He didn't care. He is. Oh my God! I knew just all these awful people in my life. I don't even call them people because you don't act like that. But at least, okay, the father of my 2 children said he loved himself. He absolutely didn't, because of his treatment of another person. And at least my dead husband was truthful about not loving himself. But he wouldn't admit to it. He just said, my mom said that I hate myself. Well, guess what? You too. Fuck. I mean, very, very evident that my husband hated himself. And just, all these people, they were monsters. And there's no way you can love yourself if you're attacking the victim that you chose. Absolutely not. And they choose them. I hate, like, what somebody said, that you choose your parents. A YouTuber. Morgue official. You do not. Never. You do not choose your parents. That's fucking bullshit. Who the hell would want to come be born on hell earth? What the fuck, man? Totally fucking insane. Why the hell would you want to be born down here? Everything's backwards. Bow down to all the narcissists. Fuck that, man. Fuck all the elites. Fuck Jekyll Island, where the Federal Reserve came from. And Mr. Rockefeller didn't even have to be there, but he was a master puppeteer to the 6 people at Jekyll Island in the 1900s. Maybe it was 1911. Who cares? That's when they messed up America entirely with the Federal Reserve playing all their games. I learned that yesterday. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. You know, there's no true help for any victims. I mean, Lancaster's awful, man, but everywhere is awful. Like, where can a victim get help? It's truly, like, sad. There's no help for victims at all. Yeah? I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't get it. All a victim needs is a listening ear. And, you know, at least I have a good counselor for that. But I'm my own listening ear, and this is counseling right here. You can be your own best friend, which I am my own best friend, most definitely. I love myself. But all the narcissists in my life, they don't. And most of them were child molesters. Go figure. Like, it's not my fault that, like, I meet the worst people, the worst monsters on the planet. It's not my fault at all. I didn't have anything to do with that. In fact, I say, I didn't have anything to do with my life. I can't help it. All I knew were really awful people. It's not my fault. I didn't cause that. I can't help it. All these people are insane, and I happen to know them.